Hello everybody and welcome back to the 12 Myths About Photography series. In case you don't know anything about me, go and check out the previous video where I explain who I am and why I started to take pictures. Well, it's time for us to start our little journey through myth dismantling. And I'm going to show you why not everything you hear about photographs and photography is true. Shall we begin? You want to, I'm sure. Myth number 1. One of the most interesting things I've ever heard about photography. You need expensive gear to create amazing images. For some reason, people think that if you have a camera that costs, for example, $2,000, you'll be a good photographer. The very act of buying that thing makes you an amazing photographer. That gear would be bound to produce masterpieces by the sheer force of its price. Well, that's not actually true. To be honest, good gear may help you create an amazing image, but good gear itself cannot create it. It is you who create the image, not your gear. And here are a few examples of that. One of my favorites. This image is taken with my cell phone an evening when I had to meet my mother and I was in a hurry, so I was too lazy to go back, get the camera and the macro lens, so I just snapped a pic. As you can see, it is quite an interesting image and well, could have been done with a macro lens and a really expensive camera, but what matters is actually the result. So as you can see, and by the way, to have great results, you just need to see the picture through the lens. Expensive gear wouldn't help you to see the picture through the lens, trust me. Another example. This image actually won me a few international contests. One of them was really prestigious, and because of this image alone I managed to go to the second round where only 5% of all participants go. It's 35 awards, in case you know it. You can find it online. So basically, what's the story of this image? This one, first of all, was not that photoshopped. I know it looks like it's been photoshopped awfully, but it's not. It's actually an original image of a puddle. That's a reflection in a puddle. It was not taken with expensive gear, mainly because I was too lazy to carry it with me. So here is the story. I was looking for some interesting street shots, so I started walking around, but I was really lazy to carry 6 kilos of equipment with me because they weigh a lot. So I took the only small, interesting camera, the one that was used in the previous video, in case you remember, to take those images back from 2011 with the mountains. So I took that because it was small enough and convenient for me to use. And then I stepped in a puddle, this puddle. When I saw the reflection, I thought that it's something I should try and capture. And so I did. And when I post-processed that image, it turned out to be one of the most interesting things I've ever captured and one of my personal favorites. As you can see, no expensive gear used. Another example, a notorious example if you ask me. So this is taken at Rila Monastery, Bulgaria, a really famous religious site, the biggest monastery on the Balkan Peninsula. So far, so good. I've been there, well, dozens of times is to put it mildly. So that time when we were going to Real Monastery, I decided that I'll be leaving my gear at home since I've been there too many times. I have pictures in virtually each and every type of weather, so no need to carry anything. So I didn't take any camera. Imagine how screwed up I felt when I saw that it was snowing. Amazing fairy tale snow. I mean, that kind of snow you dream of taking pictures. So after cursing a bit, I took my phone out and I started taking pictures with it because it was the only way to capture the moment. So here is one of the results. As you can see, pictures taken with a phone in JPEG, not exactly the most amazing qualities, but I still love this image because of everything it is. Again, no expensive equipment used. Well, I hope you have enjoyed those stories about how non-expensive equipment would help you create amazing images as long as you can see the bigger picture through the lens. And stay tuned for next week's video when we'll be talking about myth number 2. Having said all that, I want to wish you once again good luck and stay focused, and thank you for watching. Take a moment to subscribe to see the next videos or check out the other videos on my channel. Bye!